with a lot of people graduating and trying to decide what they want to do with the rest of their life, there's people that have been getting this advice from family, friends, teachers, adults, and just, you know, society in general. But let me tell you the truth. See, I'm going to tell you the blunt and honest truth, the ugly truth. I'm going to tell you the truth whether it fills up the room or it clears it out. I'm going to tell you the truth whether you like it or not. You see, most people, they're going to tell you the generic advice, the stay in school, go to college, get a good job, they're going to tell you bullshit. You see, most people are telling you to go to college and that bullshit, to fall into the system. Well, let me tell you, I'll be the first to tell you, the system is bullshit. The system is rigged. They want you to be a corporate slave. They don't want you to be free. You see, your parents are probably trying to force you to go to college and all this other bullshit. Well, let me tell you something. It's not about what your mom wants. It's not about what your dad wants. It's not about what your Uncle Steve wants. It's not about what your Aunt Susan wants. It's not about what your teacher wants. It's not about what society wants. It's about what you want. You. This is your life. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna die. You're gonna die and when you look back on your life, you're gonna realize, man, I lived my life being subjugated by someone else's standards, and now it's over with. Or you're gonna look back on your life and be like, I did it my way. That's the thing. See, let me tell you something. Most people that are giving you this advice on, well, do this generic rigged thing that is gonna have you with a miserable life, that's gonna leave you ending up miserable, hating your life, just not in a good place. See, most of these people giving you this advice, see, society works in a funny way. You see, there's the government and corporate media basically socially engineering the people to think a certain way. So most of these people that are giving you this generic advice, they're giving you this advice because they're trying to make it out. They're trying to take their fear and perceive it as practicality. They're trying to take their fear and put up a facade that it's actually practicality. It's practical to do this. You see, these people's advice is very limiting. I'll tell you this. The people that are giving you the generic bullshit advice that society wants them to give you so they can perpetuate the status quo, they're giving you this advice with the mindset, with the notion that, oh, of course this guy's going to be an average Joe. Of course he's going to perpetuate the status quo that exploits everybody. Of course. Of course he's going to think inside the prescribed consensus. Of course he's going to have his mind in cage, and locked inside of a cage. Of course he's going to have an enslaved mindset. Of course he's not going to think outside the box and try to be a revolutionary and a world changer. Of course he's not going to try to push the envelope. That's what they're thinking. They don't look at you and think, oh, this guy's going to change the world. Fuck no. They're stupid. These people are not critical thinkers. Most people are not critical thinkers. They don't use logic. They don't they don't accurately assess the world with critical thinking, logic, reason, the scientific method. You know, these people, see, what they'll try to do is they'll, but first of all, like I said, they'll try to perceive their fear and their ignorance, because humans are scared of what they don't know. Humans are afraid of the unknown. They'll try to perceive that as practicality. Well, do this because, of course, that's not going to happen. Of course, you can't achieve that. How do you know? How do they know? That's the thing. They're going to try to make you think that you can achieve greatness, that you can achieve the things that you want to achieve in life. So they're going to try to make you dedicate your life to bullshit, to something that is actually bullshit. Well, let me tell you something. The most valuable thing that you have, your most valuable investment is time. You only get one life. And they're going to try to force you and coerce you to just conform to society. You see, the reason why they give you this advice is because that's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to follow this path. They want you to perpetuate the status quo. They don't want you to break the status quo. They want it to keep happening so it could benefit them while depriving your life. They're going to deprive your life to benefit them. You see, college is a scam. College is a scam. The education system is a scam. It's an epic fail, but in their eyes, it's a success because they've successfully brainwashed you and made you think that a piece of paper means anything. They've conditioned your brain to seek validation and confirmation from a perceived authority figure, which is your teacher, your boss. They've made you think, they've limited your knowledge to make you think that a 9-to-5 job is the only way to exist in this world. They made you think that being a corporate slave is the only way to live. And now I'm here to tell you that that's bullshit. They'll try to come at you with these fucking buzzwords that don't mean jack shit, like the real world. Well, in the real world, when the real world this happens, in the real world that happens. What the fuck does that mean? The real world. Everything's the fucking real world. What, are we in a fucking video game now? We're in a fucking simulation now? The real world. See, I think these motherfuckers are not in touch with reality. That's the thing, man. These people have a false perception, an inaccurate model of reality. That's the thing. These people live in a fucking fairyland. These people live in a fucking fairy tale dream world. Do you fucking realize that a goddamn meteor can strike this bitch right now and kill every fucking thing, destroy every fucking thing? And all that fucking bullshit, all that bullshit in school they taught you, all that bullshit advice, all that, oh man, hard work and success and fucking get an education, go to college, make good grades and all that bullshit, making money, get a good job and kiss ass for 40 years and die. All of that shit fucking matters. Because none of this shit matters. Where they're trying to make it out, oh man, they're trying to make it out like, yeah man, it's like the fucking, we're in the wild, man. Like a goddamn lion could just pop out of nowhere and maul your ass. They're ignoring the fact that society is an artificially human constructed concept. It's a social concept, a social construct with made up arbitrary rules by a specific group of people that control and dictate these rules and have the system rigged in their favor. So it doesn't just matter, like let's say if we were in the wild, there would be certain things that we can do, but since we're in society that's ran by a specific group of people with an agenda, you can't just do those things because the system's rigged against you. You know, with these laws and policies and rules and all this bullshit. You know, college, the 9-to-5 system, corporate slavery, it's bullshit. It is bullshit. You know, there's only so many legal routes. There's only so many things you can do if you follow their rules. You know, they'll teach you how to be a slave in their system. But what they won't teach you is how to escape the rat race. They won't teach you how to invest. They won't teach you how to be an entrepreneur. They won't teach you how to be self-sufficient. They want you to buy into the bullshit. They want you to buy into blind consumerism. They want you to keep doing the same bullshit that's keeping you in the same perpetuating cycle. You know, you go to school, you go to work, you work for the man. Work for the man for 8 to 12 hours. You come home, you stare at the idiot box. You watch TV. You fucking binge watch some fucking TV shows. You binge watch TV. You at the end of the week, you get your paycheck and you spend it on bullshit. And you go right back to work. And you're just in a fucking rat race. You're on a hamster wheel. That's what the cycle is. They want you to do that. Society has us working jobs we hate, to buy shit that we don't need, to impress people we don't even like. That's what society is, man. That's what society is. And they want to keep it that way. Listen to what I'm about to say to you. You will never get rich working a 9-to-5. A 9-to-5 will never get you rich. It's not designed for you to get rich. It is not designed for you to get rich. It's designed to keep you in the cycle, in the rat race. You see, these are the ways to escape the system, to escape the rat race. You can go off the grid, be self-sufficient, minimalism. You can start a business. You can get passive income. And see, if you're going to continue to play capitalism and you don't learn how to make money while you're on your ass, while you sleep, if you don't learn how to make money by doing absolutely nothing, you will never be rich. That's the thing. They got you thinking that hard work and that it's meritocracy, that hard work equals success. That you got to do a certain thing to make money. First of all, let me just get this out of the way. Money is bullshit. Money is nothing but a fucking concept. It's conceptual. That's not worth anything. It's just with people's confidence, with people's trust that it means that it's worth anything. It's just a piece of paper, doesn't define success. All right, we got that out the way. But talking capitalism, by the way, capitalism will fail. It's a completely unsustainable system that causes the exploitation of millions and billions. And it will become obsolete. But if you don't, in capitalism, If you don't learn how to make money doing nothing while not physically working, you will never get rich. If it's a meritocracy, if hard work equals success, then why does a guy that throws a ball, why does a guy that plays pretend on TV make more than the stereotypical generic jobs like a doctor, a lawyer, you know, a doctor, a lawyer, an electrician, a plumber, the generic ass 9 to 5, a cubicle worker, you know, a fast food worker. You know, I don't understand, man. How are people okay with being corporate slaves? Calling another guy, another man, boss, letting them control your life, kissing ass. Kiss ass for 40 years, then die. You know, it's funny, man. They'll teach you to work for the Fortune 500 companies. They'll teach you to work for the man, but they won't teach you how to own stocks in these Fortune 500 companies. They won't teach you how to earn passive income. They won't teach you how to start your own business, be an entrepreneur. They won't teach you how to be free. They won't teach you how to be self-sufficient. They just want you to watch the bread and circus entertainment and be distracted by the gladiator races, the chariot races and the gladiators. You know, they want you to, like sports. Why, if it's a meritocracy, then why does the generic jobs, the 9 to 5 jobs, make nowhere near what the athletes and the actors and the entertainers make? See, that's what they want. The rich entertainers and all of this, the rich, the 1%, the bourgeoisie. That's what they want you. They want the rich gladiators and the poor spectators. That is what they want. See, this is what they want. They want you to be, basically, they want this. A bunch of spectators. They want you to be a spectator in life. Someone that will passively accept bullshit, any bullshit that they throw at them. That's what they want. They want a whole population of people like this. A bunch of people that will passively accept any bullshit that is thrown their way. That is what they want. Now, what are you gonna do to oppose the status quo? See, I can only give you the food for thought, but you have to do the dishes. I can lead you to knowledge, but I can't make you think. With that being said, I'm out.